Hello friends, welcome to day 3 of spoken English class. Those who are new to my channel, do not forget to press the subscribe button, like button and share button. English, already I said, it is an essential factor these days. We need English for many purposes. So, today is day 3 of our spoken English class. So, let's have a recap of the day 2. We had learned about kinds of sentences like declarative, that means a statement; interrogative, which means a question; imperative, which means command or request; exclamatory, a surprise, expressing some feelings, right? Based on that, a few questions are here. Question is to choose the correct option. So, I have 4 questions written here. I will give one more question. First, let's see this. First question is, Mr. Mark is an excellent driver. What is the question? Mr. Mark is an excellent driver. I have given 2 options here, declarative and imperative. So, what is declarative? Declarative means making a statement, a sentence with a full stop. Imperative means giving a command or making a request. So, this one is Mr. Mark is an excellent driver. What is it? It is a statement, therefore, it is declarative. So, this is a declarative sentence. Another question, did you go to the market? Did you go to the market? There is a question tag at the end. So, there are 2 options, exclamatory or interrogative. Exclamatory means having some surprises or expressing some feelings. In this question, there is no feeling is expressed. But we have a question tag. Question tag means it is an interrogative. It's a question, so it is an interrogative sentences. Then next, close the door. So again 2 options I give, declarative or imperative. Now this is also a sentence with a full stop. It can be a statement, but at the same time this is the tune which I spoke, close the door. So that is a command. If it is a command, it is an imperative sentence. Then we have another sentence, how beautiful this place is. How beautiful this place is. So, there is an exclamatory mark. In that case, it is an exclamatory sentence. Whenever there is an exclamatory mark, it is an exclamatory sentence, right? Hope you are understood this. Let me give one more sentence in this. Another sentence is number 5. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. So, 2 options again I will give you, imperative, interrogative. First thing is there is no question mark. So interrogative out of question. So it has to be an imperative. Why it is an imperative? Because it is a request. Please don't make noise. It is a request, right? So there were 5 sentences I gave you. So hope you understood the kinds of sentences. You can also write few sentences and try out, right? So I had given you 2 tips, like the tips I had given you: have a dictionary, and 2 words every day. 2 words. Hope you have done this, because dictionary for what? Finding 2 words and the meaning and writing a sentence. So keep a copy. Keep a copy and write 2 words every day. So by this time, those who are following should have been having how many words? So 12 days, 24 words you should have been having by this time. You should have learned 24 words. If you follow my instruction, maybe after a month, maybe after 1.5 months, you will start speaking proper English. Please follow these instructions correctly. So you must have a dictionary, find 2 words, small words from the dictionary, write in the copy and write the meaning, then try to make a sentence with that words, right? Then another thing, one more thing I want you to do is, the previous class I gave you a conversation. I will be giving you more and more conversations. Read the conversation often. Read the conversation. Whatever conversation I am giving, because if you keep on reading this conversation, I am not asking you to by heart, just keep reading. Like today is Friday, you read the conversation, you can write in your copy also and keep. You read the conversation, keep it away. Tomorrow again read the conversation. Just every day at least once you read the conversation, because this conversation, whatever I am giving, it's a normal. When you want to speak, you can use it. So automatically these sentences you will be learning without your knowledge, and you will be able to speak. And today also I am not giving any grammar part, I am going to give you a conversation. Now it's about a language. Conversation about language. Conversation about language. Okay, conversation about language. I have 2 people, you can name 2 people, you can take X and Y. I just took, let's say Tom. First person's name is Tom I took. Any name you can take, name is not a criteria. So just for having 2 people to have a conversation, because one person cannot have a conversation. You need 2 people or else you need 3 people. So we take only 2 people now at present. Okay. Now he asked a question to the first person. What did he ask? Do you speak English? What did he ask? Do you speak English? See the framing of the question. So what kind of sentence is this? This is an interrogative sentence. When you speak also it comes in. Do you speak English? So next person's name I took as Michael. You can take any name. So the reply came, only a little. Only a little, not very well. Only a little, not very well. Again, see the sentence. Only a little, not very well. He said it in two sentences, right? Then Tom again asked a question. Do you know many words? Do you know many words? What is the question asked? Do you know many words? Many words in English, that means. So again Michael said, no, I don't. He said, I don't. That means I don't know many words. Then Tom again asked, do you know a few important words? Do you know a few important words? So Michael said, yes, a few of it. He said, yes, a few of it. So he said, yes, a few of it. Right? So let's see this much once, then I'll continue the conversation. What was the first question? Do you speak English? Do you speak English? That was the first question. So the answer was only a little, not very well. So then the next question was, do you know many words? Again the answer, no, I don't. Then the question was, do you know a few important words? Then he said, yes, a few of it, right? Then we can continue the conversation. Let's see. Then he said, he just changed little bit. He changed the question, does your brother, see, does your brother speak English? See, does your brother speak English? So he said, well, he speaks, see here, he speaks a little English. He speaks a little English. That means not too much, a little bit of English he is speaking. Okay. Then he asked, do your sisters speak English? Do your sisters speak English? Then he said, yes, they speak it very well. They speak it very well. So again, does your brother speak English? See, does. First question was, do you speak English? Now here does. Of course, we will come to all this later stage. DOS, does your brother, because singular there. Does your brother speak English? So he said, well, he speaks a little English. Then ask, do your sisters, see, do, sisters, there is a plural, do your sisters speak English? Yes, they speak it very well. Then again he changed the question. Do you think English is easy? Do you think English is easy? Another question. So he said again, no, I don't. No, I don't. He said, no, I don't. Then he asked a question. When he said, no, I don't, he asked a question. Why don't you think so? Why? He said, I don't think English is easy. So he said, why don't you think so? Why don't you think so? So he said, because I don't understand most of it. I don't understand most of it. Then he asked a question. Why don't you learn it? It means English here. Why don't you learn it? So then he said, I have started learning it from a tutor. I have started learning it from a tutor. When he asked, why don't you learn it? He said, yes, I have started learning it from a tutor. So this is a small conversation. So you can read this conversation number of times, and you can also try to recreate a conversation like this. You can write another conversation. If you know a few extra words, you can add and make another conversation like this. Keep on reading. The first conversation you saw, was the first conversation I gave you, if you read, you will see there is an end, a starting and end, goodbye and all that. But in this, now the conversation which I give, I won't give you all that, because that is the first one we saw how to start and how to end. Now this conversation you can continue also if you want. If you want, you can continue also. That you can keep on continuing like what we started. I'll just repeat the conversation for you. First question was, do you speak English? So he said, only a little, not very well. Then he asked a question, do you know many words? Then he said, no, I don't. Then he asked, do you know a few important words? He said, yes, a few of it. Then he asked, does your brother speak English? Well, he speaks a little English. Another question was asked, do your sisters speak English? The answer was yes, they speak it very well. Then he said, do you think English is easy? He said, no, I don't. Then he said, why don't you think so? He said, because I don't understand most of it. Then he asked another question, why don't you learn it? He said, I have started learning it from a tutor. So I stopping the conversation there. If you want, you can continue this conversation. How will you continue? See, he already said I am started learning it from a tutor. You can ask, what is the name of your tutor? Or else, where does he live? So you can say he lives behind our apartment. So what is his name? Like that you can continue the conversation. Okay. So we don't need that much because you can just read this. Okay. I hope you have got something from this. I am not saying it in any vernacular languages, either Hindi or any other languages. I am not saying, because if I say that, the translation won't be perfect. So then you won't learn proper English. So that's why I am using only English. If you follow this, my classes regularly, I am sure after a month or 2 months, you will be able to read and write English properly. So please follow the lesson continuously, right? Okay, that is the class today, the day 3. So please watch this video and try to learn it. And if you have any doubts, you can mention in the comment box anything you want to suggest, or if you want clear some doubt, you can mention in the comment box. So the next class I will be able to tell you that. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.